What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to 21 Pilots, the demo version of their fucking phenomenal song Doubt off of the Blurry Face album. I saw a little clip about this and I had to turn it off because they started playing the song and I was like, no, I can't hear none of that. But I saw a little clip of like them in concert saying that this song started blowing up on TikTok or something like that, and that I think it was Tyler's mom told him about it or something like that, and it was the demo version. And in my head, I was like, well, how the hell did the demo version even get out there? But they decided to release it. It seems like there's like a little video with it and all that. I'm freaking here for it, man. Let's freaking get it. Huh? Look at the footage. Ooh. Almost like a little eerie.
Temperatures dropping. I'm not sure if I can see this ever stopping. Shaking hands with the dark parts of my thoughts. No, you are all that I've got. No, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you.
No. The notes, man. I love the pitch of the notes, man. That sounds really, really cool, man. I will say for those of you that may have seen some of my reactions to 21 Pilots before, I'm not a huge fan when they do a lot to Tyler's vocals because Tyler has just such a phenomenal voice and such a range of capability that is nuts. Now that doesn't mean it's bad or anything. It's just kind of like, oh man, Tyler just has a great voice. I always look forward to hearing it. But they have another song that's like an old school. Is it Forest? Is Forest auto-tuned? Yeah, it might be Forest. I think it is off of it's one of the tracks off the Regional at Best album for sure that I'm thinking of. But yeah, I mean it's just very interesting to see that they would still kind of even play around with that, up at this point, because then they would have already done Vessel and the self-titled album by that point, so it would have been years from that. And I don't think any of the tracks on either of those songs really have much going on in terms of the effects on Tyler's vocals, I don't think. And dude, this footage is sick. I wonder if this is just like archived footage maybe from maybe the first Blurry Face tour. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of you guys would know better than I would, that, like, if this is like unseen footage of stuff, or if it's just like a compilation of older footage, or what exactly,
Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you. Gnawing on the bishops, claw away up this system, repeating simple phrases. Someone wholly insisted, want the markings made of my skin to mean something to me again. Hope you haven't left without me. No, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you.
Part of me is just so upset with myself sometimes for just not becoming a fan of theirs sooner than I did. And by that specifically, I mean before they're as big as they are now in terms of their capability of the arenas and venues that they're able to play. Because I, unfortunately, will never get to experience them at a venue of like this size right here. Oh, I'll play it for you. Like, it's not like it's a good size venue, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's like tiny or nothing like that, But you know, like these are the kind of venues that would be more in my area, in like the Western New York area. You know, unless we're talking, you know, the KeyBank Center, which I did see 21 Pilots play there in Buffalo one time, or you know, if they were to play like where the Buffalo Bills play. Other than that, I have to go to Philadelphia or Toronto or you know Columbus. You know those kind of places. I have to really travel. So like venues of this size are much more common where I am, and you know I just like experience a band in a venue like this is just so much more personal than having you know seeing a band at like the Wells Fargo Center or the KeyBank Arena in Buffalo. You know, still they're phenomenal, great experiences and all that. But being on this kind of level with the band, it's a bit more personal. You know, and you know, I would have loved to have been a fan, you know, during this time of their careers, you know.
Want the markings made of my skin to mean something to me again. Hope you haven't left without me. No, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you. No. Scared of my own image, scared of my own immaturity, scared of my own ceiling, scared I'll die of uncertainty. Fear might be the death of me. Fear leads to anxiety. Don't know what's inside of me. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without you. No. Scared of my own image, scared of my own immaturity, scared of my own ceiling, scared I'll die of uncertainty. Fear might be the death of me.
Excuse me. It's funny because at the beginning of the video I said it kind of sounded like a bit more eerie, and it did. But now I feel like this is like it's like a bit more dance. Like it's a bit more like funky almost in a way. You know, maybe funky isn't the right word, but you know, it's definitely got a bit more of like a dance to it. You know, whereas like the studio version that we all know up until this point, you know, I wouldn't have classified necessarily as that. But like a lot of these notes that I'm hearing, like they really kind of get you going a bit almost. You know.
Scared of my own image, scared of my own immaturity, scared of my own ceiling, scared I'll die
like that
of
dance
uncertainty.
electronic.
Fear might be the death of me. Fear leads to anxiety. Don't know what's inside of me. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you, no good without you. No.
I think it was a great choice to have the in the studio version there. That was awesome. All right, so that was 21 Pilots with the demo version of Doubt. I almost said studio version, excuse me. And yeah, that was awesome, man. I honestly kind of hope that they do a little bit more of this. You know, obviously I feel like, you know, you probably can't do this with every single song, but maybe, you know, maybe they go back through into the archives, you know, into the hard drives and whatnot, and you know, they find some old versions of some songs. You know, maybe leak one out there, let one trickle out there. You know, maybe test the waters. You know, throw it on TikTok. I mean, you know how the clickies get, man. We're freaking nuts for this shit. So yeah, man, this was great, man, because this was just super cool to see, and it also kind of gives you a glimpse at like where their heads were at with the song initially, you know, and then you can kind of see, oh, okay, well then they ended up here, you know. It's kind of cool just kind of notice those differences, and with this one specifically, there was a good amount of changes on this one. I would say, like, the lyrics are, you know, all there for the most part, I would say, and like the main beats and like rhythm of the song is there, but obviously there was some pitch changes, there was some transitional changes, and you know, several other things. Honestly, there was quite a bit here with this one, but it's so cool to see that there's like this in itself still sounds really, really cool. But I do wonder that, like, if they had released this version, like, would this fall under the 21 Pilots sound? Like, if we didn't know the studio version, like, would this have like fell in well with the rest of the album? I don't know, and maybe that's why they changed it. I don't know. Maybe that has nothing to do with it. I don't know. But either way, I thought this was just super super cool to see. And like I said, hopefully maybe they find another couple demos of some older songs that they think people might enjoy listening to. So. But yeah, man, overall, I enjoyed this one, and hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we're dropping the next one. That is all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy, Rock Soldier. Hope you have a great rest of your night, even better tomorrow, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Alright, guys? Peace!